Good morning, guys. Sex Rebel Queen here. I am going to do a short tutorial, give a little bit of hints to the new people that are trying out Kingdoms Mobile. It's an awesome game. I've been playing for about a year. So here we go. Alright. So I have kind of skipped over the tutorials that this game gives in the beginning. I got myself to a 5 castle level to skip those things. The tutorial, honestly, in this game is very annoying. It makes you do things that I wouldn't suggest to do. If there is a skip button, it'll be in the top right corner. I kind of suggest you do that. This game is not that far off from Lords Mobile, at least not in the buildings. So, and that being said, I am going to explain a few things for you. Number one thing to kind of remember in all this is that ore and gold are very valuable in this game. You can never get enough of either. So when you can, try to find mines. Do whatever you can to get it. I'm going to show you what they look like really quick here. Alright, here's your gold mines. Takes normally anywhere between 8 and 10 hours to collect. Honestly, average about 100 gold. Doesn't sound like much, but beggars can't be choosers. Ore mines, here we go. Same thing. You can get about between 64 and 80, I think 86,000, something like that. Same thing, 8 to 10 hours. Honestly, I would tell you to put your teams out when you log off. That way they're always collecting gold, always collecting ore. But just remember that ore and gold in this game are very valuable. Alright, so let's go into our castle. So we're going to click this button to the left. And I'm going to explain a few things on here. I'm sorry, y'all. Allergies have got me a bit down today. Kind of bear with me. Alright. This is your castle. I'm going to actually zoom out so you can see a little bit of it. Outside your castle grounds, obviously, you got your sawmills. You got your farms, your barracks, your infirmaries, your ore mines. All awesome. Very valuable to have. And inside your castle, of course, you have your other buildings. These squares are where more buildings are going to come up, but as you can see, when I click on them, it's saying, hey, I got to be a level 7 to get this stuff. No, got to be a level 8. That's great. That's fine. No problem. I'll get it later. This particular building right here is your academy. Very important. Always keep research going. When you're new and you're starting out, go to General Logistics like I have. Your goal to get to is leadership. It gives you a third march, which means in the beginning you only have 2 teams you could put out at once. It really hinders the players. It really does, only having 2 teams. So in the beginning, knock these out, get down to that leadership. That'll give you a third march. It's going to give you a big boost right off the bat. My suggestion to y'all. Okay. So that's the research. Down here, you got your barracks here and your infirmaries here. Both equally important. Your barracks, try to keep troops training 24/7 if you can. Trust me, even when you get 1,000,000 troops, it's not going to be enough in this game. You're going to want as many as you can. So keep those upgraded as much as you can. And keep them going. Definitely keep them going. Here we go. Heroes. In the beginning, you're going to get a lot of blue, a lot of green heroes. They're going to tell you in tutorial, let's level them up. Let's put equipment on them. Let's do this. Let's do that. Okay. Don't listen to the tutorial in this game. Seriously. Your blue and green heroes, if you want to level them, more power to you. But I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to use them later on in this game. Not really at all. This is what I have. I have not leveled them. That's literally just me killing monsters that's gave their level. Down here is what you are going for. Alright? These gold heroes, they're the best things in this game. They honestly are. They're the best ones to get, but they're also very hard to get. Purples, on the other hand, you'll find out very quickly. Purples are a whole lot easier to get. They're very good heroes. Very good heroes. When you get this Dragoon, definitely raise him up. He is a beast. Definitely a beast. Pharaoh, same thing. Bolt, same thing. They're all beasts. Purples is when you start really leveling them up. Blues, greens, not so much. Okay, so just kind of wanted to share that with you a little bit. When building your buildings in this game, try to keep them all at the same level. As you can see, my altar is upgrading to a 6 right now, but all my other buildings are already to a 5. Keep it kind of even. It's going to help you out in the long run. On your wall, a lot of people have missed this. There's a guard tower down here to upgrade, and on the tip top of your wall, there's a watchtower. Don't forget to upgrade those. I know they're in bad spots, and it's just kind of easy to forget them, but don't forget them. I mean, they are important. Your stables, training grounds here, very important buildings. You're going to have a workshop and a sky tower, which is going to be here and there. 4 most important buildings in this game, honestly. They are what makes your troops get higher troop level. Very important to do. Keep them leveled up, use them for events, do what you need to do. Speaking of troops, mine are done. I need to start more. Not a big deal. Okay. So, alright, up here at the right, oh, sorry, there are events. Helen's flower is very simple. It gives you a little bit of something every time you give her a flower. When I mean pushing events for heroes, I am talking about City Planner. As you can see, I've already started to. I've been using my buildings to get the points higher, to get my purples, dragoons, a beast, so I want them. So that's what I've been doing. That's how you're going to get your gold heroes when you get a little bit higher castle level. It's going to give you the option to get, instead of blue and purple heroes, it's going to give you the option to get purple and gold. So kind of get used to the events early on if you can. Just kind of rule of thumb when you're this little, don't use your boosters, kind of save them. You will want them later on because the events will get harder and you're going to need a whole lot more of them. So that's just kind of a rule of thumb. As far as this game, really, honestly, in the beginning, just follow your quests, do what's recommended. That's what I'm doing now, honestly. It's just following quests, trying to do what I need to do. Making sure my barracks and infirmaries are up. It's very easy to upgrade buildings. I'll show you here with one of my ore mines. Upgrade. Very easy. I mean, some of them are free in the beginning, where it doesn't take any time to upgrade them. I mean, you saw it right there. And here I am getting event points that are again. So... So really, honestly, the only thing I can tell you in the beginning is follow the quest. Ore and gold are hard to come by in this game, but they're the most things you seem to need. So treasure your ore and gold as much as you can. And make sure you have enough barracks, infirmaries, ore mines. Keep your buildings leveled up with your altar. And wait until you get those purple heroes to push them. It's the best thing I can tell you. If by chance you want to go with the tutorial that it starts off with, that's fine. If you want to push your blue and green heroes, that's fine. It's just pieces of advice that I've learned through this game, honestly. Um, I started a new account to be able to show you guys a little bit of what a new account looks like. But I am going to go switch to my main real quick and show you why it's important to have this stuff. Alright, here we go. Here's my main. Give me just a second. And yes, this game, when your guild members, your team members, buy packs, it gives you gifts for that. I'm going to tell him thank you real quick. Okay, bigger castles, as you can see, a whole lot more it takes, a whole lot more resources. I'm actually very low, about to go farming. But yeah, the higher levels, it produces a whole lot more. You're going to want a lot of barracks, a lot of infirmaries when you get higher up. Helen and her flowers. You're going to kind of learn to hate Helen. But like I said, it's going to start taking a lot in ore for your buildings, a lot in ore for your heroes. Everything is very expensive at this. Let me see if I can show you here. See, it costs a whole lot more when you get higher. Takes a whole lot longer time. If you look in the bottom right corner, it says how many days. So definitely keep those boosters, keep those resources as much as you can. It's harder to push events at this level. As you can see, the points are a whole lot different. But this is where I was talking about when you get a little bit higher in level, you'll get the option to get those gold heroes. It's not impossible, guys, and you don't have to be a money spender. I've actually spent not that much money at all on this game, and I have 5 out of 6 gold heroes. It is possible to reach it, and I'm hoping I can help you guys along the way to reach those goals of being the strongest in the world. I'm nowhere near that, but this is the castle that you're going to shoot for. It's the biggest one you can get. Apparently I'm not with my crew here because I'm out farming, but that's what your goal is, honestly. There's my family. But there's different levels of castles. Kind of cool. You start off with this brown looking thing. And then you go to these black looking ones, and then it upgrades to blue, red, gold, and then ultimate gold is what I call it. Everybody wants to be these 30s. Honestly, it's a bit overrated. When I pushed to it, I was so excited, and yeah. It's a bit overrated now. Thank you, Queen, for the promotion. Okay, anyway, I mean, that's pretty much the basics of this game. Don't use your boosters in the beginning. Save them, save your resources. Do the recommended quests. It kind of very self-explanatory. Don't push your blue or green heroes. Let's see if I can show you mine. Hold on here. Focus on your gold and purples. As you can see, that's exactly what I've done. Focused on my golds, focused on my purples. Blue and green, as you can tell, I have not pushed really at all. There's really no point in it. I don't use them. Hardly anybody does. They're just weak. They're not really... They're okay for the beginning, maybe, but it wasn't worth putting my time and effort in. Purple and gold's your goal, so just kind of go with that. Okay, so that's pretty much the basics. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. If it's something that you want a specific video about with just that section, I can go over it. Otherwise, just kind of stay tuned, and I'm going to keep posting videos, keep trying to help you guys out, and get y'all the hang of this game. So,